Hi, and welcome to Yellow Brick Road Enterprise. My name is Kenji Godfrey, and today we're going to talk about the key to a successful business. I know people might say it's the idea, the implementation, etc., etc. But the number one thing, not number one thing, number one thing is actually as soon as you begin to say you want a business, start saving right away. Get a shoebox, start putting money into it. The minute you think you want to start a business, that's what you first do. But once you do that, the main thing you should focus on, customer service. That's right, I said it. Customer service. Customer service is the glue to any successful business. Okay? It's not your talent. It's not your talent. There's a lot of people out here doing what you're doing. But what sets you apart from them is your customer service, how you interact with your client base. Your client base is your treasure. It's something you searched for and you found it, or they found you. You have to ensure that you treat that treasure with the utmost respect. When they walk into your building, you greet them. When they run into you on the street, it's not like you're the prize, and when they're just should be respectful and thankful that you're in your presence. No, treat your customers with the utmost respect. Create partnerships, friendships, because when you do that and you make a mistake, they're not so quick to go on Facebook or social media and bash you because you have a relationship with them. Key thing, work on retention. When you have a nasty attitude and you always talk about they gonna respect my craft and the hell with them, if I lose one customer, it's not really a big deal, but that begins to ripple. You lose 10, okay, you gain 10 and you lose 10. So you right back where you started. You're doing all that extra work, but you're right back in the same place because you're losing as much as you're gaining. Your key focus should be on retaining the ones that you have and creating those long-term relationships where they always come back to you. So when someone comes in their face selling the same thing that you're selling, they're not so free to leave you because you have a rapport with them. Of course you're going to lose some. Yeah, that's nobody's ever going to be 100% satisfied. But your core should always stay with you. You should have a base that you know when you open your doors this year, I'm going to make X amount of dollars because I know I have this base. That's what you should be focused on. Not always going out and getting new customers, and which is good. You're supposed to, but you cannot neglect the ones who've been with you for day one. You cannot do that. Be kind. Be respectful. When something goes on, have dialogue. Even when how fast you took the money from them, you need to call them back as fast when they have an issue. Okay? Make sure you're on top of the game when it comes to that, most importantly. Okay? Always be grateful. Because let me tell you something. I have a business, right? And I couldn't be doing this. I couldn't be affording to be buying lights and cameras and software to make these videos if I didn't have a strong a customer base that I knew I had money coming in where I can go out and invest to make these videos for you guys. This is all a byproduct of my customers. My customers allowing me to do this and to stretch out and broaden my horizon on things that I want to accomplish. Same thing for you. You have to make sure, I don't care how many you have, it's 1, 2, 20, 2,000. Make sure that is intact. Don't think you're above them and you're giving them something that they need. No, respect them. They are your treasure. I don't give a damn how much talent you got. If you don't have people who believe in you and who are going to be loyal to you in your craft or your art, you're just going to be another artist or business person on this planet with no revenue, no consistent revenue. So make sure that you're taking care of your client base. And number one thing is, so always add an added value. What separates you from the others? There's a lot of people out here making cakes. There's a lot of people out here doing taxes. There's a lot of people out here who are real estate agents. But what makes you so different from them? What added value are you giving them? It could be, for me, I have a tax business. It could be when I do their taxes, they have a question on their W-4 form. Now, it's not going to take me a bunch of time to fill out a door for them. It's an added value. Or I do their kids' tax returns for free. It's an added value to what they're getting. Right? So you always got to find ways to add value to what you are producing that will keep your customers tied to you. It's like being in a marriage. When you let your spouse go out in the world, you've done all you can to keep that person, right? The same thing with your business. It's the same mindset. You are married to the client. You're going to go as far as you want to go, as far as your clients will take you. So don't get it twisted and think you're above the client, because you're not. Like I said, it's your treasure. So respect it as such. That's all for today. Until next time, take care.